Hey everyone, it's Allie, and at this point, last Epoch Season 2 has been going on for a few days. I've managed to get all the way to endgame, pushing all the way to level 100, and even pushing an area to 489 corruption, so you can say I've done quite a lot of endgame content at this point. I've had a lot of people ask a lot of questions about the new Woven faction, along with the new WEAVER tree, and today I want to make a video going over what my personal tree looks like, as well as give you a few pointers of what you might look for. I plan to have more videos on the WEAVER tree in the future, as we discuss different farming strategies, which seem very relevant for Season 2, but for now, I just want to give you a glimpse of what I personally did to be able to rush into endgame content as fast as I was able to. Now, to go over the faction really quickly, you are going to get access to the Woven faction, and you're going to interact with this mainly through the tombs and cemeteries, which are part of the new seasonal mechanic. And you're going to get progress with them by simply gaining Memory Amber, which is just gain for killing anything related to them. Basically, everything drops it, as well as coming over to the Haven of Silk and talking to Mask and purchasing Woven Echoes from them. These Woven Echoes are going to be where you get the majority of the total 50 passive points that you're going to have to be able to do everything. And if you hover over the points at the bottom, you can see exactly where you're still missing for the rest of your passive points. You're going to get a few from just progressing through the Woven itself, but the majority of them are simply going to come from you getting them as drops, or specifically coming over and buying them from Mask. While progressing, I do highly recommend for you to come here and just hover over everything and see which ones you still need. For example, all these basic ones, say I've already earned a point, but if you look at something like a Tomb of Vessels, it says I can still earn 2 points from doing it. And you should definitely spend all of your Amber, especially while progressing all the way up until Powder Monoliths, because getting all of your passive points is going to be a lot more impactful than not having them. Now, to begin with, there really is only one proper path that you can really take, which is coming over to the right side of the tree. Well, this side is kind of cracked. Over here, we have Tomes of Insight, which gives you XP tomes. We like XP tomes because leveling is one of the best ways for you to increase your player power, especially as you progress up until Empowered Monoliths. 8 Eyes in Dark, because you just get more monsters in some of your echoes, which is a lot more experience, as well as all the nodes that allow you to block certain reward types from showing up. I'd recommend for you to immediately go and block all this. Honestly, you won't even notice that you're getting less glyphs or runes or anything like that, because this allows you to get a lot more XP tomes to show up, which is how you can progress into your 90s and mid 90s a lot sooner. Realistically for me, on my journey to 100, I would say the XP tomes made a really, really big difference up until level 90 or so. So I can personally attest for just how good this is. Another thing you might want to consider, which I personally don't have because at the time wasn't important for me, but I'm probably going to immediately go and pick this up, is going to be Gift of Allegiance, as this gives you a 30% chance for favor caches to spawn, and these do exactly what they say. They'll just give you a big boost of favor for your current item faction, which is worth somewhere around 5,000 to 7,000 favor if I'm not mistaken, meaning you can progress a lot faster through Circle of Fortune or Merchant's Guild, and in the case of Circle of Fortune, it allows you to go and purchase yourself some early prophecies to try and fish whatever kind of items that you need. If you're playing Merchant's Guild, I'd recommend to maybe go and branch into Zarek's Aid for extra gold drops and into Golden Treasures for extra gold piles if you want to, but a Circle of Fortune, I'd say these points are pretty useless. Either way, once you do have all that, what I'd recommend for you to do next, which pretty much every single WEAVER tree from now on is most likely going to have inside of them, just given how powerful this is to go and grab yourself Elder Sap for extra Memory Amber reward types to show up on your echoes. And given we're kind of blocking everything, you're going to see quite a lot of these, along with Memories of Fortune for increased Memory Amber drop chance, as that's going to give you more Memory Amber to go and trade with Mask, to then go buy more Woven Echoes, to then be able to progress faster. And then once you do get to the end of all this and have your points, well, it'll allow you to buy more of exactly where you're looking for to be able to farm whatever you want to. Basically, it's one of the best points on the tree. You'd also go and grab yourself Graveworn Paths, Burial Grounds, and Necropolis of the Weaver to make the tombs and cemeteries that you do run, which I highly recommend for you to run every single time you come across them, a lot more rewarding. Graveborn gives you more cemeteries, so you can then put more Woven Echoes on your maps. The cemeteries themselves have a stupid amount of rares in them and a lot of XP and a lot of loot. There's just a lot of good things about running a cemetery, and in my opinion is one of the most important nodes, which allows you to progress faster. Necropolis of the Weaver, giving you random echoes of any of them that you can possibly get, meaning you might get some of the high-end echoes for free that otherwise might cost quite a lot of Memory Amber. Now from there, you should probably come over to the bottom left and pick up both Outrider Souls for extra possessed enemies, which are basically loot goblins. These are incredible. And Hollow Depths, which gives you more pack size in your tombs, not in cemeteries, just tombs specifically, which is still really good as the tombs are honestly just as packed as cemeteries are, along with picking up Woven Riches and Loomed Riches. What these are going to do is they're going to give you more of whatever Woven Echo you put in here. Now for me, I have 2 Lostwood Follies in here. Whenever you do this node, you add extra enemies to all the surrounding echoes, which gives you more things to kill, aka more loot, but more importantly, they also give you more Memory Amber. And in the end game, which this is going to be a video we're going to discuss tomorrow, as this deserves its own video and topic, Lostwood Follies are going to be one of the single best ways to currently farm loot in the game. From there, honestly, with the last 20 or so points, you can kind of pick up whatever you feel like you need on a tree. I'd highly recommend to go and pick up all the loot lizard stuff, as loot lizards are absolutely downright amazing and we're right by them. This at the same time works really well with shrines because scaled shrines is probably one of the most fun things that ever happen, given if you do get yourself a loot lizard shrine, you just get a full screen worth of loots, which is really fun. Realistically, like I said, just pick whatever seems good to you, or whatever seems like something that you might want to specialize in. Outside of that, the only other things to mention are all of the imprinting nodes. Now, I have Commoner's Riches, and we did put this in here, and I feel like it's doing something. It's a little bit too early to really say how good these nodes are going to be. I'm going to be doing a lot of testing on them over the next few days, so we'll see exactly if they're worthwhile to pick up or not. I could definitely tell you the Woven Echoes ones are, but I don't know about the gear ones. And again, we'll probably end up making a follow-up video discussing how good these are. That's all I really have to say for this video. I really like the Weaver tree because there does seem to be a cookie cutter path that everyone wants that just makes your echoes overall better, and that's really fun. And from there, there's plenty of spaces for you to specialize in whatever kind of content you want to. We didn't cover all the different things you can specialize into, but there's quite a lot here to consider and to think about for whatever kind of build you want to play, for whatever kind of strategy you want to farm. So there's always fun to experiment and test new things. If you have any questions on any of this, feel free to leave a comment in the comments below. I'd be more than happy to help you as soon as I can. I also stream on Twitch every single day, so feel free to come by Twitch and ask me of your questions there. Or if you simply want to come and hang out with other kitties, I'd be more than happy to see you there as well. Or I'd be more than happy if you come and join our Discord and talk to everyone there. With that said, I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day, and I'll see you all in the next video.